Rio Grande County, Colorado, has officially terminated its contract with Dominion Voting Systems. This move comes amidst a nationwide debate about the security and integrity of voting machines. Officials in Rio Grande County have not yet announced a replacement for Dominion. The county is now tasked with finding a new system that satisfies concerns about election integrity and meets the needs of voters. The nation will be watching closely as the county navigates this complex and crucial issue. Professor David Clements, a vocal critic of Dominion Voting Systems, shared the news of the county's decision in a viral X post. This post quickly gained traction on social media, thrusting the issue into the national spotlight. Clements's post acted as a catalyst, sparking widespread discussion and debate. His message resonated with many who share his concerns about voting machine security. The recent decision by Rio Grande County officials is part of a larger, ongoing national conversation about the security and reliability of voting machines. Across the country, there's a growing concern about the potential for fraud, manipulation, and tampering. Some argue that electronic voting systems are highly vulnerable to hacking, which could compromise the integrity of elections. Allegations of widespread voter fraud have fueled significant distrust in the current voting systems. The decision to terminate the contract with Dominion leaves a significant void in Rio Grande County's election process. With upcoming elections on the horizon, county officials face the daunting task of finding a suitable replacement. The clock is ticking, and the pressure is on to implement a new system that addresses security concerns and meets the needs of voters. This is not just about finding any system, but one that ensures the integrity and trustworthiness of the electoral process. The stakes are incredibly high, and every decision made now will echo through future elections. The search for a replacement system is further complicated by the highly polarized political climate. The county must carefully weigh its options, considering factors such as cost, security, and ease of use. Political tensions add another layer of complexity, making consensus difficult to achieve. Officials must navigate these turbulent waters with caution, ensuring that the chosen system is both reliable and acceptable to all parties involved. The decision to part ways with Dominion has divided residents of Rio Grande County. Some applaud the move, viewing it as a victory for election integrity and a necessary step to restore trust in the voting process. They believe that this decision will ensure that future elections are free from any potential tampering or fraud. On the other hand, critics argue that the decision is politically motivated and not based on credible evidence of wrongdoing. They see it as a dangerous precedent that undermines the democratic process. They fear that the move will sow further distrust in elections and could potentially disenfranchise voters, especially those who already feel marginalized. This division within the community highlights the deep ideological rifts that exist when it comes to election integrity. The debate has become a microcosm of the larger national conversation on this issue. As Rio Grande County embarks on the search for a new voting system, it faces a number of challenges. The county must find a system that meets stringent security standards while also being user-friendly and accessible to all voters. Cost is a major factor in the decision-making process. Additionally, the chosen system must be able to integrate with existing election infrastructure. Transparency and public input will be crucial throughout this process. The decisions made by Rio Grande County will certainly have implications beyond its borders.
Actually, it didn't happen in this election, but it did happen in the other election when my husband was voting and the vote switched in front of his face before he hit the vote button. The votes were switched. He was voting for one candidate and it switched over to the other, right in front of his eyes.
When was it?
Oh, that was in the I think that was 2016 election for president. For him and when Hillary Clinton and President Trump were running, and he pressed it for Donald J. Trump, and it switched over to Hillary Clinton. But luckily, he was able to catch it in time, and he pressed it back and then pressed the vote button. You know, but they switched his choices from Republican to Democrat right before his eyes. And if they're allowed to get away with it, they will fraud all elections, and that's not just in Delaware, but also nationwide. We will never have a fair and clean and honest election ever again. And I don't want to see that happen.
Thank you for watching till the end. Stand up for free speech and help protect the free exchange of ideas online. Please like and subscribe to help us reach more viewers.